Big Three for Fantasy Alarm TV. I'm your host, Ray Flowers, and we're talking quarterbacks all week. Let's start with the first number of the day is in 7, the number of consecutive years in which Drew Brees has thrown for 4,300 yards and 33 touchdowns. 99% of quarterbacks who've ever played have never done that once. This guy's done it 7 straight seasons. Moreover, the last 4 years, at least 33 touchdowns and 4,950 passing yards each year. Absolutely phenomenal run for Drew Brees. Maybe he doesn't get there this season. They did lose Jimmy Graham, which is big, not just in the red zone, but all over the field. And they do want to run a more balanced game this year. They brought in C.J. Spiller to help out Mark Ingram, who finally looked like the runner they thought last season. So maybe we don't see 650 passes like we're used to seeing for Brees. Maybe it's 600. Maybe it's 585. They're still going to throw the ball a lot. Drew Brees is still one of the best out there going. If we can get Mr. Cooks fully healthy for the season, that would be a big boost. Who steps forward in the wide receiver core for this team? That's probably the biggest key for Brees in his outlook. But I have to think he's a top 5 quarterback heading into the season. I think you should believe the same. Second number of the day is 43, as in the number of total touchdowns scored last season by Andrew Luck. Now, most people know he threw for 40. How many of you knew he ran for 3? And in fact, through 3 years, he has 12 rushing touchdowns, an average of 4 a season, helping himself out with his legs as well to augment his arm. Now, you look at what he's done with his arm. 4,300 yards, 29 touchdowns has been the average in 3 seasons. If he doesn't get both of those numbers, something went terribly wrong in 2015 for him. He has a chance to be the number 1 quarterback in fantasy because of his talent, because of what is around him. Don't forget this team brought in Frank Gore in the backfield, not only to help out the running game, but to help out in blitz pickup. We have Mr. Allen, Dwayne Allen, who should be fully healthy after having issues all last season. They added Dorsett in the draft. They brought in Andre Johnson in free agency. Team is going all in offensively, and the Colts should benefit from that. Obviously, Andrew Luck will be at the lead of that group and have a very impressive season as long as he can stay healthy. And then the final number of the day is 3, as in the number of consecutive seasons in which Matt Ryan has thrown for 4,500 yards, the number of consecutive seasons in which he has thrown for at least 600 passes. And if you look at him for the last 5 years, at least 26 touchdown passes and a 3-year average of 29 scores for the signal caller of the Falcons. Now, they've got Julio Jones, who may be the best receiver in football. He's in the top 5 for certain. Roddy White can still get some things done. They added Coleman to Freeman in the backfield. Those guys can help out a little bit in the passing attack. We don't know what to expect at the tight end position. They haven't had a tight end for a couple of years since Tony Gonzalez retired anyway. That's been a concern for them, what they do there. They can get a little bit of production from someone like Tammy or Moeaki. Maybe things can really turn around for this team in that aspect of the game. But the bottom line is Matt Ryan is going to have a very successful season, one of the most stable options out there. Whether or not he can take one more step to become elite, that's debatable. But they throw it a lot in Atlanta, and they have a lot of success with Matt Ryan throwing the football in the Falcons quarterback position. Terrible ending. Listening to the Big Three, Fantasy Alarm TV. Talk to y'all again soon.